today is Uzoamaka has created a dance method called the Uzo Method, and I'm just delighted to introduce you to her today. And why don't you tell us exactly what the Uzo Method is?
Wow, okay, so the Uzo Method is a collection of healing modalities put together. So it's three of them. It's dance, movement, and music. Okay. So, you know, we know a lot about how music affects our emotional well-being, and we know the importance of movement, and then we also know the importance of dance. So the Uzo Method project is really bringing the three together and measuring how well the three work and how different it is from other kinds of modalities.
Now, you are a nurse by day,
yes.
Right? And did that lead you into this method in some way in terms of wanting to find alternative ways of healing?
Absolutely. I started off working in the critical care field, so I was in the neuro and cardiac ICU, and I was dealing with death and dying pretty much. There was always somebody dying, or by the time they got to me, it was a matter of life and death. So I decided to move a little bit out of the hospital into the community and work on prevention so that they would not get to the point where they were in the ICU. And so that's sort of how the journey began. I was hoping to use some of my knowledge as a registered nurse and also my knowledge as a fitness instructor to try to put this project together.
Great. And you have a business partner, Richard, that has brought this together?
Absolutely. Richard Noel, he's an amazing percussionist. He is the founder of Sticks and Fingers and also Arts for Life community nonprofit. And his mission, or part of his mission, is educating the community on just how to make music. And so when we collaborated, we tried to find a way to put his mission and my mission together, and it's worked beautifully so far.
Yeah. Actually, that's how I first came to meet Uzo, is that she and Richard were doing a benefit for what's your dream for the Uzo Method?
Wow, my dream is for dance and movement to be recognized as a valid alternative mode of healing. So I'd love for physicians and physical therapists and folks in, you know, healthcare providers to recognize dance as, you know, as an important part of our living. I'm originally from Nigeria, and in many communities in West Africa, dance is a part of everything. You know, and so you're eating, and there's a song to go with that, and you're, you know, even when you're bathing, when you're drinking water, when you're farming, or, you know, cleaning, there's always some sort of movement and music attached to it. So, you know, it's sort of a part of life. Not so much here. It's almost like people have to be done with their work day and then go find the dance.
Right. Very true. So your dream is sort of to have the physicians writing out a prescription, you need more dance in your day kind of thing?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We're starting off with, you know, the conversation with healthcare providers now. They're prescribing exercise, which is huge. But many people don't know how. Many people are scared. You know, if you have some pain, or if you're just not used to physical activity, I believe dance is a great way to ease into it, at least the Uzo Method, because it's all based on who's in the room. It's really all based on this organic method. So the music is live, we're just feeding off of what the people are doing, and then of course the people are following the music, so it's just is all like a community creation with intentions embedded. So very different from just going out and running in the field. When you've got the aspect of community, you've got the aspect of live music, and a facilitator who's paying attention to what the bodies need.
Right. So. And I think that's another thing that I really loved, is that, you know, to me, I would think that some people might be a little apprehensive to dance. It's like, well, I don't know how to dance, or I can't dance, or I don't have any rhythm, or whatever the case might be. But this is beautiful drumming that your body can't help but follow along with the drumming, you know, as Richard is playing. It's just contagious. There's just no holding back, in my opinion.
Yes,
Yes,
definitely. It helps a lot to have that live element, and the vibrations caused by the drumming, we know, and science has proven, to penetrate in ways that a recorded music can't. So that's also part of what we would like to measure as the difference between the two, really, the live drumming and the recorded music. If you were to be in a room and there was live drumming and that was recorded, and you would come back to the room and listen to it on the recorded video, on the recording, there is a clear difference.
yes,
with how you feel.
because it's not vibrating in your body.
Absolutely. So
Got
your
it.
cells react to that. Your body reacts to that.
Tell us a little bit more about some of the different groups that you do offer this sort of healing practice for.
Well, right now we have worked with everyone from 2 and 3-year-olds, preschool age children. We've worked with adolescents, adults, and the elderly in different situations. So right now we're narrowing our target because we know everybody can use this, but it's really important for us to have a focus. So we'll see where that goes. But right now we've worked with all populations, and we're getting very, very similar reactions from all ages and all mental capacities. So we've worked with folks who are experiencing some mood disorders. We've worked with folks who are somewhere on the spectrum, on autistic spectrum. We've worked with folks who may be disabled and unable to move their legs or their limbs. So we're finding that in all of these various populations, we're getting the same message, which is we feel much better, we feel a lot more energized, we feel less stressed.
You mentioned narrowing your focus. What will the narrowing of the focus be? What have you selected?
Right now, I have a clear vision with working with women, and so that is where I would love to go, is work with women. Right now, though, we've been getting a lot more requests for working with children, anywhere from 2 to adolescent age, and that has been. This has been what we've been working with this population for a little while. But I'd love to see a bit of a shift.
I have an upcoming event that we'll be doing together, the HEAL, Healthy Eating Lifestyles.
Yes.
So we'll both be at that. Why don't you talk a little bit about what you'll be doing there?
Well, it's still in the making, in the creative process. Haley is one of your previous Goddess of the Month too,
Yes.
and she inspires me a lot. I got an email from her, and I had to read it over and over to make sure it was an 11-year-old.
Yes.
I was really
She's amazing.
inspired by her, but she requested some movement and activity for the youth. So what we would probably do is get the music and get them stimulated and just get moving.
So that sounds great.
Yeah.
That sounds great. Well, any parting words?
Dance has healed me. Dance has changed my life. Dance is the reason I smile every day. And I hope that, people continue to dance. You just think of a little 2-year-old that hears a song and just bounces away and smiles without any inhibitions. And so I would love to see human beings do that, no matter what age, no matter where you are. When somebody's dancing out of the blue, you tend to make people smile, including yourselves.
I love that. It always makes me smile, yes.
So